We want to thank all of you who have subscribed to us here on Ravens Rundown as we have surpassed the 4,000 mark. Thank you guys very much. But we're not done. Let's not finish at just 4,000 here as Jeremy makes weird bird noises in my ear. Let's get to 5,000 subscribers. That way we can give you even more consistent Ravens coverage. So if you haven't already, subscribe right now. You're watching Ravens Rundown by Chat Sports. I am Tom Downey, and we are here to break down the latest on just what the heck's going on around the Baltimore Ravens. Free agency is still the heavy focus, as I've been pretty impressed with the limited number of moves the Ravens have made so far. So before we break down another one they could potentially make, I want you to grade the Ravens free agency so far. A, B, C, D, or F. Go sound off for me in the comments section. How about this idea? Could the Ravens go sign JC Tretter, the former Browns center who was the best in the AFC North by a decent-ish margin this past year? I am on board with this type of idea. The Ravens had Bradley Bozeman last year. He played pretty well. He's gone. He's in Carolina. We'll talk more about that here in a little bit. The best free agent center, Ryan Jensen, ended up re-signing with the Buccaneers. But then the Browns cut Tretter, opening up a hole at the position. And I kind of agree with Bleacher Report. This could be a good idea and a good move for Baltimore. Here's what they wrote. Over the past 5 seasons, Tretter has missed only 1 game due to COVID-19 and none due to injury. He played 100% of the snaps when active with the Cleveland Browns. The 31-year-old isn't a player Baltimore can build around for the next decade, but he's a plug-and-play guy who can lock down center for the next 3 to 5 years with no concerns. 5 might be pushing it for me, but he would be an upgrade at center. Now, this is how I have the offensive line depth chart for now. Patrick Ricard is kind of the super sub on the Ravens offensive line. He's played pretty much every spot for them, was mostly a right tackle last year, but the Ravens signed Morgan Moses. They have Jawan James technically too. They're hoping Ronnie Stanley can stay healthy this upcoming year at left tackle. If not, Macari could play left side or shuffle around the O-line. If you don't trust the Benz Powers in Cleveland, he could go play left guard for you. Tyree Phillips still exists. So for now, I think you could survive with Macari lined up there at center, but if you want to make him your super sub offensive lineman, I think signing Tretter is a good idea for this organization. Tretter would help you instantaneously on the offensive line. He is still a high-caliber center. I was quite surprised that the Browns ended up cutting him. So what do you guys think? Should the Ravens sign JC Tretter in free agency? Y for yes, N for no. This is going to be the pinned comment on today's video. So if the ad break comes on YouTube, take advantage of it. Head down there, type in Y for yes or N for no. I say yes. I still want to sign guys like Calais Campbell, but the Ravens have shown they know how to make the money work. No problems. So, yeah, I would like to bring in JC Tretter. I want to make that offensive line as great as possible to help out my run game and my passing game. So, if you want to keep Macari at center, I get it. If you want to play him somewhere else, that's fine too. But I think Tretter would be one of your best offensive linemen by a pretty safe margin. That's how highly I think of him. Want to spend some more time now on Bradley Bozeman in light of the contract details coming out, and I'm surprised by this. A 1-year deal with $2.8 million, worth $2.8 million, $1 million signing bonus, some workout bonuses, some active roster bonuses for game days, and a base salary of the vet minimum. That's really cheap for a guy that I thought might get a little bit more. Now, I don't think Bozeman fit every team's offensive scheme. He's kind of opposite of Tyler Linderbaum. He's a gap power guy. He's not going to be a fit for everyone. Signed for like $3 million for 1 year. So, did the Ravens not want him? Because that's my takeaway. Or maybe Bozeman didn't want to be in Baltimore anymore. He wanted out, which was weird. I guess he just didn't want to be there because that's not big money. That's cheap for a starting center. I just saw Austin Blythe, a backup with like 2 snaps in Kansas City, get $4 million on a 1-year deal from Seattle. And he was a backup. So that was really weird to me overall. So I want you to be honest with me in the comment section. Are you upset Are you mad that the Ravens didn't apparently try to re-sign Bozeman or even re-sign him for that contract cost? Type U for you're upset or G for nah, man, I'm good. The Ravens did sign Marcus Williams, and his jersey is now available over on Fanatics. Chatsports.com/Ravens jersey. We'll put that link in the comments section and the description. They got Marcus Williams and your other favorite players as well. Lamar Jackson. They've got Mark Andrews. I love the gold. It's an alternate, I know, but I love it a lot. Last year's first-round pick, Odafe Owe as well. And if you want to go throwback, they got Ray Lewis as well. So check the comment section and that description. It's chatsports.com/Ravens jersey. They've got a ton of options for you, so go check it out today. All right, Patrick Ricard, the fullback, is back, and I still don't know if he's actually 311 pounds. That's what they list him at. If he is the most rocked up 311 in NFL history. He looks just huge. It's a 3-year, $11.25 million deal for one of the very best fullbacks in the NFL, plus special teams value. It's a lot, and the numbers say 2 carries. Well, he does a lot of good things for you. So for the Ravens, I don't mind that at all. I mean, I think there are other teams you go, you're not going to pay a fullback almost $4 million a year. Yeah, but it is a lot of things for you overall. I like Ricard a lot. I got no issues for this specific team paying. We could almost call him a backup offensive lineman if you want to. Maybe that makes you feel better for the cost of 3 years, $11.25 million. If you like the move, then congratulate Ricard by liking the video. A big new contract for the team's fullback. They drafted Ben Mason, I thought, to replace him. Mason ended up not making the team that year, and Patrick Ricard now gets the bag from the Baltimore Ravens, at least as much as a fullback, tight end, special teams, do-it-all guy, superstar backup player does for you. So if you like the move, like the video right now. What you probably don't like is this. Za'Darius Smith, who I love this move for the Ravens. It was a 4-year, $35 million deal with the Ravens. Well, he opts out of the deal with the Ravens. After they negotiated the deal, he changed his mind. They agreed to it. Then he changed his mind again, and I think the Ravens are kind of done with him, which is fair. He actually got more money on fewer years from the Minnesota Vikings, a 3-year, $42 million deal, base money, versus $435. So I get why Za'Darius Smith opted out, but if you're still mad at him, I get that too, because he kind of bailed on the organization. If you guys want more free Ravens videos, you have come to the right spot. Remember to subscribe for everything going on around Baltimore this offseason.